Howdy howdy, Sue Devil here, and welcome back to This is Total Dwarfhammer, a legendary dwarf campaign where we try to make sure every single dwarf faction survives to the end of the campaign. We declare war on anyone who declares war on a dwarf faction, and the campaign isn't over until every dwarf faction is at peace with everyone, including us, and of course, every grudge has been settled. Now, I actually spent a lot of time thinking about this battle, because I really don't want to lose this army. Thrun the Orcbane, and he's a level 22 lord. He's my only rune lord. He's got a good army, and we have support coming, but he's in forced march, so in the vigor we're going to start tired. So I have taken on 2 stacks before in one, but these stacks are really tough because they have the perfect answer to all my infantry in these great swords, and they have even more great swords in the second group. This third group is really meaningless in terms of the battle, but the first army that's going to be on the battlefield is going to have some melee specialists, so there's a good chance that my rune lord's going to get beat down, and they have these mortars who are going to put a beating on me. They don't have armor piercing. They have some, but they're going to lob shots right in. So I had a long think about this, and like I said, drew up a battle plan, because if I'm going to win, you know, I thought, what does a win look like? And the first thing is that if I'm going to win, every single one of my ranged units has to use up all their ammunition. Now, typically it's not difficult to use all your ammunition on dwarf quarters, though it can be difficult if his cav can get into the back lines, and I'm going to be under constant fire from these mortars. So I thought about a way to space my dwarf warriors so that I could create lines of fire. And this is something I talked about in a long time ago, like last year in one of my essential units videos, I think. And basically you put some dwarf warriors up front and you put some a little behind, and you create a lane for your thunders to fire, because they need a lane. They don't have an arcing shot. And then I thought I can use my Master Rune of Wrath and Rune on one of the Empire Knights on the flank where I don't have support of this army. I can try and position them so they're actually on my flank. So they can manage the cav on one flank, and maybe even draw some artillery fire, and I can put my Rune Lord on the other flank, use Rune of Wrath and Rune of these Empire Knights, and position extra thunders and quarters on that side and try and take them out fast. And then these outriders will be easy to flank because they're only 55 leadership, and I can actually use my rank 9 cannon to try and rout these 50 leadership mortars and hit them as they're coming in, because they only have 380 range and I have 440 range. So, you know, you hit them on the way in, they kind of stop a little bit and they stutter, and I might be able to rout one and possibly both of them, take them out of the battle, and then possibly switch to their handgunners. And their handgunners won't have good shots, but mine will if I create lanes of fire. So I had a look at the battlefield, and again, this isn't too awful. We do have some kind of things that some objects that can help stop cav and flanking a little bit, not stop them, but making it a little more difficult. So I wanted to see where everyone's going to show up in the battlefield. So you can't see, but right behind the smoke is where Thrund is. When he got attacked, he retreated across this bridge and down this way. So I'm all the way back there. So the settlement is to my right. Their attacker, his forces are to his right. So when we look at the battlefield, I should show up, say, here, and my forces will be to the right, and he'll show up here, and his forces will be to the right. So we're diagonal, which is excellent. So I get out in the battlefield, I can line up here, and get these forces on my right flank to handle the cav on this side, and I can overload this side to handle the cav on this side and shoot down the mortars. But then I was looking closer, and I noticed that I'm not the one on the battlefield. It's Herrick Proudbeard, because they're attacking the settlement. I don't think they can actually reach me, and I can actually decline this attack. So I did a whole lot of planning. I actually drew up multiple battle plans on paper with lines of fire and how I'm going to do this, and I will actually use that because I haven't used my thunders really well since I've got back into the game on these last 2 campaigns, and I will show you guys that. And I may end up having to fight, but I don't think they have enough movement range to get to me. And if he attacks here and raises it, he can't move. And if he attacks here and sacks it, your army always moves back about this far. And even if these guys can get me again, then I'd be against one army, and I can definitely win that. So I'm going to decline this attack so that I can take these armies on in more favorable circumstances and not be in forced march, and possibly bring my other army down here so we can get multiple forces attacking them simultaneously. So, long explanation for the beginning of an episode, and this guy here may still be able to come all the way across and get to me. So I still will use those lanes of fire set up, but we're going to actually decline this attack. Oh shit. Well, oh my god. Now it's even worse. Well, I guess this is only a rank 3 lord, but he has 2 wizards, and their 2 mortars are coming on, so I can focus down their mortars, and we'll set up. It's way worse, and I guess after all that thought. Oh shit. Well, we gotta fight this. Let's get out there. I'm surprised. I thought I would just sit there beside the settlement, but I retreated back across the river somehow. And I don't one of them might be in forced march, I don't know. The army that attacked the settlement might be in forced march. So I think that's a small army. So we do have some excellent terrain. Yes. Okay. Okay, we have some really good terrain. So, well, I guess I'll go through the other part I kind of had prepared for this episode, because I definitely slept on it and had a really long think about it. If you want to fast forward another like a half an hour, because it's going to take a half an hour for me to set up my units, because I'm going to be doing it very carefully. Oh shit. But I have a rock here. Do I have anything else I can use? No. Okay. So let's get this started. So I'm going to have the plan is to have a strong side and a weak side. So we'll start getting our units out. So I'll just move them. I'll just kind of move them into the rough positions and group them later. So I'm going to have one group of dwarf warriors on this side. Just let me turn down a little bit. One on this side to help slow down Cav. And then one on this side to help slow down Cav. Now the centered, let's just push him out a little bit. Now my centered Dwarf Warriors are going to be out front. What grouping did I want? I want them fairly wide. Now these are going to be the first to actually engage the enemy. And, oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. And they're going to get chewed up by the Swordmasters. I mean the Great Swords. But we have no other choice. I mean, it's going to happen. But because they have 65 melee defense, and my Dwarf Warriors only have 47, these guys will last longer. So I need to have them out front. If I can ever actually get this sorted out, we'll have them up front. Okay. And maybe I'll use this rock like this. So now I'm going to angle them kind of like this. And you'll see this is going to take a long time, like I said. If you want to fast forward it, you don't want to go through the explanation and see the fight, go ahead. It's gonna take a while. All right. One group of Dwarf Warriors here, and I'm going to make them purposely thin. Okay. Oh no, this is what I wanted. I wanted two. Okay. Okay, and I want one group here, and one group here. All right, so that's the basic setup of my Dwarf Warriors. Again, like I said, this is going to take a dog's age for me to get set up. I might as well group them. Okay, now I'm going to have a group of Thunderers here. Let's get them in their squares. A group of Thunderers here. A group of Thunderers here. And a group of Thunderers here. Now, my extra group of Thunderers, I want on the strong side, so or my rather weak side. So we're going to put them here. Okay, approximately. All right. Now, my Lord, I'm going to put out here. And I'll go over the explanation of the positioning for everyone. Now let's just see if I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm kind of like it. All right, these guys are actually purposely meant to be. Okay.
Thunderers, kill the old splitters. Dwarf warriors.
Okay.
War of vengeance. Thunderers.
Okay.
Dwarf warriors. For the High King.
Alright.
Cannon!
Okay, good. So I'm just gonna position all these guys.
Vengeance! Killers! Killers! Dwarf warriors!
I'm just gonna group them real quick. Because I want to generally position them about where I want them here. Okay.
I will do it!
Okay.
Dwarf warriors! They have wronged us.
Okay, that looks about right. Okay, now my my quarrelers. So I'm gonna have my lord on this side and my extra group of thunders on this side. So because my lord's on this side, and I can use the Rune of Oath and Steel, the Master Rune of Wrath and Rune, you know, I can use this Master Rune of Negation and all these things. I'm going to overload my right side with extra troops, so I'm going to have an extra group of thunders. So if you look, I can't actually scroll up. If you look at this basic setup, I have here's excluding my lord, and this thunder here, it's symmetrical. I have dwarf warriors with great weapons, thunders, dwarf warriors with great weapons, thunders. In the center, dwarf warriors, thunder, dwarf warrior, and cannons. Now, so this unit is actually extra. So on the left side, we're going to have extra quarrelers. Let's put them like this ish. Okay.
Are we ready? Thunderers!
Okay. So so we'll only have 2 units of quarrelers on this side.
Lord of Clan
So I'm just gonna ungroup these guys, and I'll start grouping these guys how I want them. I'll put all my thunders,
Thunderers!
just to make sure they're
Targets, Lord!
correct. Yep, all my thunders in the middle,
Well guarded!
and then this group of quarrelers will be on this side. Whoops. Okay, and I'll move him out a little bit, but we'll see why in a bit.
We'll guard it!
So now I have my range how I always organize them. Cannon in the front, my left side quarrelers, and my thunders in the center group, and these are all from left to right
Thunderers!
if I want to grab them really quickly, and left to right, and these are left, center, right. Okay. Now these guys are left to right as well,
Kazook! Killers!
and these guys are left to right as well. So I actually want to put these guys right here,
It is a reckoning!
and these guys right here. So now that's my line,
Vengeance! Kazook!
left to right.
Kazook!
And I can actually take these guys, put them right here, and these guys put them right there. So now that group
We stand put!
is the entire infantry group, all left to right. And of course I have my lord in his own group. And are these guys all in guard mode? Yep. Guard, 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 guard.
Vengeance begin! Targets Lord!
Alright. So I'm not going to put him. You know what, I should probably I want him to chase down Lord, so I'm not going to put him on guard mode. Okay. So fundamentally, what I'm trying to do here is, to explain it, is to create lines of fire. Now you can see these dwarf warriors are angled into each other. And these are the guys that just got to hold out. So my plan is to have my thunders out front taking a few shots. Now the second the infantry starts to engage, I'm going to pull these guys back to here. And these guys back to here. And engage with these dwarf warriors. I might send them up. But you can see now I've got a perfect line of fire down here, so I can shoot with my thunders into the units that are engaging these dwarf warriors. And again, I can shoot with my thunders into the units that are engaging these dwarf warriors. And both, I mean, I might set this up perfectly. I mean, I might put them kind of like this. But also, I can shoot right down the line. I can shoot down this line and down this line. These guys can shoot down this line and down this line. So that's my plan. I have no idea if this is going to work whatsoever, but I want them out front to take shots. And then when the engagement starts happening, then I'll pull them back and move these guys. If they try to start to pass through here, I'll just move these guys up to take them out. And I don't want them wide. I want them narrow, so that the group that they're fighting will wrap around them and still give my thunderers shots. And it's the same thing with these thunderers. I'll take a shot, then I'll retreat them back to here. So now I have a perfect line of fire against what these dwarf warriors are fighting against. Now I don't know if I'll be able to move them all fast enough, and I might put them out here. I do want to take some shots on the cav as they come in, and it's the same for these thunderers. I'm going to actually, when I'll take my shots, and usually I move them back behind my line, but I'll just move them sideways, and I can move these guys forward. These thunderers, same thing. They're going to take their shots, and they're actually going to move into here, into this slot right here. And these dwarf warriors can slide out. We'll see how that works. We'll see where their cav shows up. Again, I have an extra group of quarrelers to focus down their cav, and an extra group of thunders to focus down their cav. That's all these guys are for. We're going to focus down those their heavy cav, and then the outriders. And on this side, I only have 2 quarrelers, and I don't have that additional thunder over here, but I have my lord. And he's going to actually try and get out far enough. Maybe he'll draw some fire from the mortars and make them stop, but hopefully their cav will charge in. I don't mind taking a charge with him at all, because these guys can just tee off, and I can get a Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin on them, and I can use my Master Rune of Negation. They're not armor piercing, so I can also use my let me see, I can use my Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin, Master Rune of Negation, and my Master Rune of Oath and Steel, and all 3 of those will have a big effect on those cav. Plus, if I sit there and take the charge with him, because a cav usually shows up ahead of the army, I'm going to get shots with my thunders and shots with these guys, and I can engage my dwarf warriors with great weapons. And then as soon as we kind of got them going, I can shoot them in the back and then deal with the outriders. with these guys and turn these guys in to shoot at their infantry. And if their infantry comes up to engage, again, I just shoot, pull them back behind here, and have a perfect line of fire for the dwarf warriors with great weapons. Now, unfortunately, I won't get off any charges, but it's not like I have a good charge bonus. I mean, these guys got 16, and these guys got 9, so it's not like I'm going to be missing out on anything major. So what that's going to allow me to do, I should put these guys up just a touch. Yeah, that gives me a perfect line to go. I just want to get right here and just be able to shoot down that gap. And if I need to, I can actually move these guys back to create a little space. And that's the video I made like a year ago. I think it was Essential Units 2 where I showed that. But I haven't used it. I mean, I haven't played the game for so long. But so that's my battle plan. Whew. I guess it's good that I get to use it. Now, can I take out 2 armies with this? I can definitely take out 1. There's no doubt. But fortunately for us, the army that's going to be on the battlefield first has only 1 mortar. So I can use my cannon to focus that mortar. And hopefully their cav just doesn't come around. I'm going to kind of have my thunders. I guess I should have them like this, shouldn't I? My thunders out front, and their cav will likely go to charge into them, and I'll counter charge with my dwarf warriors, and then hopefully just wrap up this side. I mean, I'm not going to go to the corner and corner camp, but so they can get around me. And if they do, I actually have some dwarf warriors that I can possibly come back and help with. But ultimately, if I come in here, make good use of this line of fire, even if there's a whole bunch of units there, I take them out quickly. These guys can run around and encircle this way, or they can run around and encircle this way while these guys are shooting into this line. So, alright. Now, everything might go to shit. I mean, that's how these things work sometimes. But I should be able to find all my units quickly. So, we'll get... Hopefully our army is still intact after the first one, and hopefully our cannon can take out their... What's our range with that cannon? Right there. So their cannon will probably have to be in here somewhere. Or their mortar. So hopefully we can take out their mortar. Who knows? Alright, sorry about that. There's actually a windstorm happening here right now. So we're getting like gale force winds, and I have one of my windows opened slightly, so it was causing a lot of banging in the other room. So anyways, now I'm excited about the possibility, but I hope I don't mess this up. And again, we are kitty corner, and I think this is the big army, because that was the second army. Well, we'll find out. It doesn't really matter. I guess if this is the army and it comes this way, I might want to wheel this whole force kind of a little bit left and reset up the same way. I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to route this army, because their lord is a little beat up, and I don't exactly have a powerful lord, so I'm going to need to use my thunders to try and hit their lords, and they have 2 mages, so maybe we'll get a nice line of fire on their mages. Might happen that all their characters just wade right into my thunders, but when these guys come back in here, these thunders should actually be able to turn and support. So, and our quarters again. Oh, I just saw the power flash out. So, hopefully my recording hasn't stopped and I'm not speaking to air, but that's the plan. So I guess let's start the battle. Okay, they're coming but slow. Yeah, there's the Outriders. They have both the Outriders on one side. And they have Knights on this side. There's the Empire Knights. They have both Empire Knights. They have great swords. Empire Knights. So they have Empire Knights and Outriders, and Empire Knights and Outriders, which is what I expected. So let's just fast forward it a little bit. We know our cannon's range is in here somewhere, and we'll let our cannon take a pot shot or two. Okay, let's just identify their units. Okay, great swords, Empire Knights, Outriders. Oh, he's very tired. Difficulty, great swords. So he's hurt. He's hurt. Leadership, very tired. So they must have been forced march. So there is their mortar. And that's what we want to hit with our cannon. We want to take early shots on their mortar. And look at all these great swords. They do have the handgunners. Okay. I just hope I'm fast enough. I'm just getting a little long in the tooth. And in my old age, I mean, you know, ain't what I used to be. So, I mean, shooting at the great swords, never bad. Okay. Shit. So they can reach us. Oh, they're actually so he's taking shots. Okay, where's the Outriders? Are over here. Oh, they're still out there. Great swords. What are they doing out there? Where's the Outriders over here? Ah, shit. That's not what I wanted at all. Well, let's use the Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin on... Oh, I gotta be so close. Okay. Oh, that's what I want. Empire Knights. Empire Knights. Right side. Empire Knights. Okay. I want you. Get back here. You. Get back here. You. Continue there. You. Get there. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. You guys back here. Let's go. You back here. Okay. You up here. You back here. You up here. Okay. Okay. Okay, where's my lord? Okay. Okay, I want you back here. And you guys to shoot here. You back here. You, back here. You, here. You guys. You back here. You up here. Okay, right side. Outriders. Okay, I want you right there. You right here. You right there. Sorry, Empire Knights. Okay. Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Okay. Okay, come on, boys. And I'm just not fast enough. Okay, in reserve. Okay, you guys in here. Let's go. Let's get these great swords. Can you shoot him? Okay, I want you to continue to shoot the great swords. I want you to shoot them. Okay, you shoot him point blank. Where's my lord? Okay, I want you go there. Okay, I want you to use your Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin on him. I want you to shoot there. Cannon. I want you to shoot right there, please. Okay. Yeah, my warriors flee. Because these guys are coming in and kicking the snot out of us. Okay. Oh, and that's the other cav that have finally gotten here. I want you here. Let's go. Okay. You. Here. I want you guys here. Let's go. You. Let's go here. I want you guys here. Let's go. Alright. I want you guys back. I'm not even going to get to their main army. Okay. Okay, you guys, I want here. I want you guys back. Okay. Okay. Let's come on, boys. Okay, I want you guys to shoot here. Okay, I want you guys to shoot there. I want you guys like that. Cannons. Can we take a shot in here? I want you guys. Oh, I want you here. Okay, I want you guys back here, please. You guys. Okay. You guys back here. Okay. Okay, where is he? Master Rune, Wrath and Ruin. Okay, I want you guys here. Okay, I want you to keep shooting them. My left side, keep shooting them, please. And I want you up here. I want you shooting the left side. Okay, oh, shoot him, please. I want you up here. Up here, let's go. Yeah. I mean, I've just been outclassed. Yeah, we're about to completely rout. Yeah, there we go. Shit, so that army's gone. Valiant defeat. Like I said, had we had the one army, we were definitely going to win that. I don't think if we had the support of the garrison, we win that. I mean, but I didn't use all my ammo on everybody. I did have my Thunders should have reasonable numbers. I mean, they were getting demolished by the I couldn't even get the single mortar off the field with my cannon. You notice he was still sitting there bombing me the whole time using his ammo. Their crossbowmen got in a lot of shots, and I mean their handgunners got in some shots too. So let's just take a look at the stats. Yeah, see, 248 kills with my Thunders. I've never done so well. 165, 133, 44, and 64. So these are the two on the right-hand side that I mismanaged. I mean, my cannon, okay. My Dwarf Warriors with great weapons did okay. These guys did their job for the most part. They just were meant to stay and not do anything. So, or they were just meant to hold the line, so I had open lines of fire, like 248 kills, and that's a lot on great swords. 165, 100. That was my left side. I did a lot better with those guys. How is this possible? I'm dead. So they lost more than we lost, even though they deployed twice as many as us. And it's not like they deployed crap troops. I mean, these are great swords. These are the anti-dwarf units. We did kill him. We didn't kill either of these guys. But 55, 44, 39, 169, that's what you would usually expect, like a number like that against the dwarves. 89, 37, 0. So we did reasonably. These spearmen did a little bit. These guys 121, 88, 29, 49. These guys killed 7. That would have been the group, the initial group. But the second group came in way too early. I wasn't prepared for them. So we did pretty decent against these guys. This would have been the guy against my left flank. This would have been the guy who came on my right flank. And these guys would have got some kills. 20, well, not too bad. I'm scared to look at this mortar. Oh, only 36. So maybe I should never even focus on mortars. How many did he get? 55, 7, and 0. Now, what we'll see is I bet you it was his cav that got a lot of the kills. So we'll look here. 26, 58, well maybe not, 14, and these guys got none. They never even got there. 0, 0, 4, 0, yeah. I mean, once their cav got there, I mismanaged my right flank. It just wasn't fast enough to manage it. And this guy, oh, he got there, 31. Okay, well, his outriders are fast. So, yeah, we gave more than we got, but our army is gone. Frick, he was a good rune lord. Yeah, there he goes. Well, there is a grudge that must be settled. Oh, looks like Carrick Nord is getting after it with the beast herd. And remember, there's 2 beast herds left, and if that one gets taken down, there's only 1. And then as soon as that's done, the Shield of Civilization is over. Alright. Block army failure. Yeah, we have a big income now that we lost a great army. Frick. Okay. Demoralized success, a vampire army. Stolen by the enemy. Well, that's... it's okay. Now, Grombrindle, the White Dwarf, is ready. So I guess maybe it's fitting that Grombrindle is finally ready right when we need him most. Well, maybe not right when we need him most, but we just lost an army. So it's a little less painful, I guess. So we'll get Grombrindle. Grudge issued against this this fellow here. Egido Nardo. Egido Nardo. Alright. I'm gonna have your head. Like frick. You know what, it's funny, the other turn I was thinking about just skirting their territory so I didn't infringe on them, and the one turn I was in their territory with forced march that's the very turn that battle was declared. And I didn't have to, I had military access, so. Oh, unit experience +1 for all, recruitment cost -15 for land. I guess that's good. Yeah. Enemy killed in battle. We did take Perazzo Baroni's head. Yeah, and Thrund the Yorkbane killed in battle. That's painful. He was level 22. I mean, let's just verify it ourselves that it's not like we're gonna get him back. No, he's gone. There's Grombrindle. God, rank 22 Lord. That's why I thought about that battle so long, because I knew it was going to be so tough and I didn't want to lose him. Yeah, maybe I should have fought. I thought I refused the battle and I stay behind the settlement and they can't reach me, and I could jump out of there, or at least get in the underway and get intercepted. And in the underway, maybe I wouldn't have won that battle, but I would have had a much better chance of winning that battle, because I couldn't handle the flanking units, those flanking cav. I tried, obviously, and those other cav came in. There were 4 more units of cav, 5 more, because there was one with that small army, came in right away, and we just couldn't handle them. Okay, so let's take a look. Trade agreement broken, war declared, army withdraws, Battle of Crack, valiant defeat, construction complete, yep, attrition, Ungram, war coordination, target lost. Okay, okay, so this army's in rough shape. These guys are definitely taking him out. So this Thrund, he has my inspirational, -15% recruitment cost, and exemplar. So I am going to recruit an army for Grombrindle, but I do want that army to be something special. So I'll bring him back here. How many turns? So 1, 2, 3 turns. And okay, is there anything I can get Grombrindle to do? So I literally have no army now. Let me beat the crap out of these guys.
Not likely.
Oh, they were all in forced march. How is that even possible? No, he wasn't. He was the one who attacked.
No.
Because we beat him up. These guys were in forced march to get to me. Huh. And that's because I was right here. Oh, I was here. On this side of the river. Not, I thought I was on this side, but I was actually on this side of the river. That's why they could get to me. I was wondering why I retreated out this way. There's my dead corpse, I guess. The Battle of Karak Gazar, turned 155. It's interesting that they keep that. Okay. So he initiated the attack and got the heck out of Dodge. These are the 2 supporting armies. And unfortunately, this was actually the close army. This was the further away army. Okay, well,
My axe
Hergar the Wise is definitely nearby. So we need war coordination targets. Let's see. Let's go first of all look at, I want to see how they feel about Karakern. Are they going to come over here and attack? I doubt it. But let's look at Talea. How do you feel about Karakern? They're improving. That's odd. They don't like Angren. They don't mind Barak Var, but they're not at war with Barak Var. So who are they at war with? Ziflin, who we don't want to send down there. Yeah, those are our, so they got Angren. And that's it? Ah, Karak-Azul has not entered the war yet. I bet you they will. Because Karak-Azul, they hate them. It's a mutual hatred. Yeah, they don't like dislike us all that much, really. So, Clan Angren. We have something for you to do. I think you're going to be going after them anyways, but okay. Barak Var. Nothing for you. Karak-Azul. Do you want to join that war?
Greetings, kin of another hold.
Talea.
What can I do for you?
Or the vampire counts? Well, let's go Talea first. Nope. Karakern. Okay, Azul, Barak Var. So these are the three enemies. The Redhorn Tribe, Warherd of Chaos, and Norska. These are the key three. We got to get rid of them. Everyone's at war with them, but we got to be careful because as soon as these guys are gone, the Shield of Civilization is also gone, and all this happy lovey-dovey dwarf stuff is going to slow down real fast. Okay, Kadrin, you still have your war coordination target. Norn, you have yours. I'm just actually going to clear it. I think you'll finish that up and do what you will. You might come after the Vanaheimlings. Ziflin. You have yours still. Krakadrak, you have yours. Zufbar. How do you feel about a war with the vampire counts? They really don't like the vampires. Minus 355. Okay. Like, how could that be low? What if I gave you a little bit of cash? Still low. So I don't understand how it could be so low when they, and the vampire counts hate them, right? Vampire counts pretty much hate everyone, but they really hate the Empire. Okay. Yeah, we're going to spend a little bit of time on this turn. I've been away from the game for a little bit, thinking about that battle and doing other things, so I want to make sure I familiarize myself with what's going on. So Karakern looks like they're going to be safe from Talea. And, you know, other dwarfs and Empire and the vampire count. So Karakern actually still feel comfortable with where they're at. Karak Norn has 3 settlements. They can do whatever they please. And Ziflin has 2. And the Wood Elves are boxed in. Yeah, these both now just are hordes. And I can't see... Okay, I can see them. I cannot see them. Maybe they're up there. Bordelot. Loving us. Loving us. Okay. The Empire. Good. Marienburg. Okay. Could you go after Pack Ice Bay? What are you going after? Ice Drake Fjord. Perfect. Thank you. Kislev? Just out of curiosity. I will drink with you. Okay, they're not too worried anymore. I mean, they're strength rank 19, which is not bad, and they're going to start taking settlements. I'm worried about them getting into it with Krakadrak, because that is possible. And Talea, strength rank 9, but they're going to start going down. Vampire counts 4, Wood Elf's 3. I think Empire's 2. Yeah, no, Empire's 1. We lost that army. We might have been 1, now we're 2. Krak-Azul and Barakvar are very, and Krak-Azul obviously very strong. They have 9 settlements and no one to fight. Bretonia's got 12 settlements. If we end up going back to war with them, that will be a problem. Who is the lowest? The Warherd of Chaos is the next lowest. Yeesh. So these guys are very weak up north. We're making good headway there, it looks like. Alright. So let's go through the turn. We'll take a look if we have any buildings. We don't. Well, if they want to come at us anywhere, they gotta trespass unless they come down here. And like Krak-Azul is ready. I think Lucchini. No, it's, where is it? Yeah, Miragliano is going to be very lucrative to sack, and same with well, Torbaro, maybe not, but I might want to start down here, and that. Oh, there they are. Thing is, we can't let stray armies go by, because we got to kill everybody, or we got to do something to all of our enemies. Okay, Hergar the Wise. Okay, where do I want to position you? I might actually. Okay, there's their armies. Do I want to position you so you can come home, or do I want to draw their armies south? Like, I think I go here, and I can jump over to Zvorak and sack it, or erase it. And they haven't got to Akendorf yet, so they're not going to be getting there anytime soon. And they just sacked Angazar. So Thorgrim. Hoo hoo hoo. Let's see. You can reach Waldenhof. Manfred von Karstein. Can they reach each other? Okay. Who's this? Helman Gorst. Can he reach? Okay, I can reach Drakenhof, and I can reach Waldenhof. Waldenhof has walls, but not the greatest garrison, but they have probably quite a good army with Manfred. These guys have, looks like a crappy army with Kemmler. He's rank 10. What's rank 14? He's all character skill, so he'll have some magic, and he has some characters. Look at that guy. He's a higher ranking. Ray's dead. Gaze of Nagash. Dance Macabre. Unification of the Heck. Curse of Undeath. Okay. And he, Helman Gorst, is in Fort Oberstyre. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settlements. Is that correct? 5 settlements. I have a runesmith, I have ranged, I have cannons, and I have a skyhammer. I have ironbreakers and hammers. He also has slayers as well, right? Ironbreakers, hammers, longbeards, very few quarrelers. So he might have some problems. This Drakenhof has 4 Graveguard with great weapons and regular Graveguard. But these Vargeist and Vargulf are going to get chewed up. Okay. So this was my plan.
To war.
One fell swoop.
To war. Attack.
We want to get this done.
Wipe out the trespassers.
Okay. Holy shit. Well, I'm glad I brought this to Slayers. 1, 2, how many Terrorgeists is that? 3, 7 Terrorgeists? Black Coach. Feasters in the Dusk. They don't have any armor. They have 1 Graveguard with great weapons. What does the garrison have? 2 Graveguard with great weapons. You know, Cryptors and Vargeists. Yeah, I think these guys are going to get wiped out. I have a feeling. -4 leadership. Let's put that on him. Vanguard deployment. Do I want a Vanguard deploy anyone here? No, I want the speed. And I want the speed. Just for giggles, I'm going to put you in Vanguard. Because it looks like... Oh! I'm going to put you guys in Vanguard. You're the lucky ones that are going to take the shots for everybody. Can I lightning strike? No. Wonder why that even shows up. And what's their castle look like? Alright, it's pretty much standard. Alright, so we're just going to continue that siege.
Thank them.
Okay. Now, you...
Let us begin.
This is a tougher army and we have less quarrelers. But the army inside is pretty weak.
War.
We get this done.
Let us settle.
Yeah, you can see even the balance of power is closer. Okay, do I have anything? We're missing one. Okay. Leadership, Strider. Leadership. I'll put I like that on these guys, these hammers. Strider, sure. +4 leadership. Who's gonna be my lowest leadership guys? 84, 83, 84, 85, 81. Well, I guess you guys get a leadership banner. Oh, you're 88, right? Sorry. You guys get a leadership banner. And so do you. Okay. So, again, Heinrich Himmler, I mean, he has Graveguard, but they're not the great swords. Does have some Blood Knights, but they're actually not real effective in town battles. Now, he does have some magic. Lord of Undeath. Oh, he spawns Krell. That'll be a good target for our hammers, or maybe our great weapon Longbeards. I've never seen Krell before because that came in quite some time ago. Well, maybe not that long ago. Maybe July. Okay, instantly effects, constant arouse self, resurrects dead compat. No, so we're gonna have to try and get Kemmler if we can. Undead. We're not gonna be able to take a whole lot of units off the walls. Now this garrison is no joke. I fought this garrison many times. You know, 4 Graveguard with great weapons, Cairn race, a Graveguard 4 units. I mean, these aren't the greatest, but they're anti-infantry. They have a Terrorgeist, 2 Vargulfs, and a lot of Vargeists. But I do have these Slayers. So they're going to be able to deal with a lot of that. And I do have some beef in this army. So let's continue the siege there. All right. Now, Hergar, yeah, you've moved. We know where you're going. Thorgrim, Bellegrin, the hero of Drawn, Craig. Okay. We are moving down here. Now, we're wanting to go to Bjornling's gathering. Let's see. And I know he's taking attrition. Let's just go a little bit less. And we'll just keep him healing. So it's painful how slow you have to go up here, but I mean it is what it is, right? Okay. Okay. And we got Kargan Brightaxe. Just keeping a watch on Krakadrak. Yardri. Or Yadri, rather. Doing your job. What are you still guys doing here? Anyways. Thrud. Right, you're coming back to help Grombrindle. Grunny. You're just watching over this. Throg. So, let's see. Can you assault them? Nope. Can you assault the garrison? Yes. Good. And we were going to try and make him tough. Tanky. Put him in an army. Okay. And that looks like that. No buildings. Okay. And no anything else. Okay. Still, there's no reason not to double check. They're right here at Ice Drake Fjord, and I've sent. Oh, where are they going again? I've sent Marienburg up against Pack Ice Bay. They do have an army up here that'll be taking attrition all the way, I'm sure, because they probably want to camp. We have 2 Warhordes of Chaos. This one, which is no doubt gonna die, has to. These guys are both in range, and this is weak. But there's one wandering around up here. It might have already been killed. We have these guys right here. Duok. And yeah, so he still was there. Orion looks like he's just gonna camp here. And I mean, obviously with all the agents here, they're highly interested in this. Chilfoy the Devoted. Where is the Fae Enchantress? Luan Leoncourt, is that Fae? Oh, maybe she was killed. And these guys have a second army and a full army up here. And I asked them to go after Waterfall Palace, I believe, or maybe Val's Anvil. Oh, there's a Val's Anvil in Warhammer 2 as well. Alright. And Ziflin is still not recruiting. And I've actually asked them to come down. Okay, you guys have a... Oh, what a odd army. They must have a... No, they can recruit everything they need. Huh. Alright, well, just weird recruiting, I guess. Okay, and... Recruit Lords. We will get Grombrindle at rank 3. So do we recruit him now and take the pain of his upkeep? Or do we wait 3 turns until Thrund Cragbrow rather gets there, and he can start recruiting with +3 unit experience to everyone, and his own, like he can add to unit experience as well. I think we wait the 3 turns unless we see movement from this army. I believe one of these armies will come in and probably sack Karak Angazar again or raise it. I don't think an army's going to go up there because they hate Angren. But Angren has, holy crap, an army. Holy. I just have two weird armies. I should look at how the my brethren are recruiting from every now and again, just out of curiosity. Yeah. So that's quite an army. At least they got a cannon. This is like a firing line of death. I mean, I guess it's a rune lord, so maybe they're doing what I was doing, or attempting to do and failed at, I suppose. All right. So that's the turn. Let's watch where Talea goes. Okay, Angren's... Oh, and there's an army right there. They're on the way, so that army will probably retreat, and they'll just waddle back home. Oh shit. That's not what I intended to do. They're probably going to attack one of those armies. I intended to take both of those. So I'm going to have to retreat out of there. Oh no, okay. Small mistake that could have been a big mistake. I guess it's one extra turn I'm going to have to wait to get rid of the vampire counts, which is not good. But once those two settlements are gone, I'll probably need a few turns to recuperate, maybe like 4 or 5 to recruit some units and everything. But I do have one of my settlements right there. Grand Peaks is close enough to go and pick up some cannons or... Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about right there, boys. Coming in and putting a smackdown on the Wood Elves. Marienburg, tell me you're sending an army up to Ice Drake Fjord. Chestrol Fjord is gone. Or the Pack Ice Bay, sorry. Barrack Var is just... Are they just sailing all the way home, maybe? Are you going to come and help me? No. I wonder if Karat Kadrin will come out and get involved in that fight. And help me fight it, I guess. Maybe they will. It's hard to say. Karakern still wandering around. It'd be interesting. Maybe they're going to Pack Ice Bay or Ice Drake Fjord. Okay, Kadrin's coming down, but they're much too far away to get to us. They do have one army that can reach us. And that army's gone now. We'll see if that was the last army and the Shield of Civilization is over. And this whole one turn might actually mean something, because again we're at a race to make peace with everybody now, because we know the Shield of Civilization is going. It might now be gone, maybe it isn't. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, Talea's coming right on up. I don't think I can reach them, because usually they say just far enough away so you can't reach them. But I'll fight that in the underway. Ambusher discovered. Talea. Okay. Detected a force belonging to the Wood Elves. Got it. Assault unit success. Norska has a... Oh, Ungram Iron Fist's army, hey?
To die in battle.
Okay. detected a forest redhorn attempting to lay ambush in Kislev. So we have two redhorn tribes, one in the south and one in the north. Marienburg is headed to Pack Ice Bay. Excellent. Assassinate success. Oh, son of a... Ooh. Frickin' vampire counts. That pisses me off. Frick. Suppose that now how it like frick. And there you go. There is the cost of a small mistake. My plan was to go and do all the rest of my stuff and then do those two siege battles one after the other right away, first turn. But now I don't have a lord that can handle his army. So they're not going to get all the stat buffs for everyone. Oh, okay. No. Hero of Ekrund. Oh, he's not dead. Just wounded. Right, because it would have had to been a critical success. Thank goodness. How many turns? 4 turns. Okay, well, I didn't lose him, and I can't bring Grombrindle here because he will only be rank 1 instead of rank 3. So, now let's use Grim. Okay, now I don't have all my kit and everything else like that. Alright, I thought it was a long episode for very little happening. And, you know, 2 big mistakes. I mean, I hope that doesn't cost me in the end. The mistake last turn, not 1 turn sieging both those castles, both those vampire castles, and I lost the Hero of Drawn, so I don't know if I'll be able to get it done with that other army, actually. Thorgrim's army will still be able to get their job done, but should be against Manfred. He has 7 Terrorgeists, but we have a bunch of Slayers, so it might be a bit atrocious, but we should be able to get that done. Anyways, we're going to end the episode here. I will see you next time on This is Total Dwarfhammer.